Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio April 24, 2023. Relationships and interactions can be spontaneous, freeing, and positive with friends or a partner today. Interchanges are lively. Creative ideas can be inspired and unusual but not yet well-formed. With Mercury newly retrograde, it makes sense to give things time, but you're in great shape to enjoy the creative opportunities coming your way. You might also be actively involved in research or especially enthusiastic about finding an answer to a problem. Work and even routines can be motivating, and so can putting in the extra effort to improve your health. Our majestic moon will be dancing atop clouds today as she feels elemental air infuse her. This is because she will be spinning across the sky from you in Gemini, your solar house of relationships. Use this period to truly listen to your gut instincts in regard to partnership, and you may even feel fired up to work with your significant other as a team. Instead, you may feel a little extra cuddly and emotional, ready to nuzzle up on the couch and watch a television series as your spirits do the intuitive talking. All forms of communication are empowered now. Try to keep your cool. Since Mercury retrograde is slowly but surely causing chaos at work, it might be challenging to keep up with everything all at once. Now that the moon is in your opposite sign, you may feel especially scatterbrained since it could bring up all the things you have to get done with each commitment, obligation, and partnership. If you are feeling overwhelmed, then find your voice when the moon trines Pluto in Aquarius. Be direct, honest, and vulnerable about what you need to facilitate everything in your work life during these transits. While it has been 4 weeks since Pluto left your income sector, as this wasn't goodbye and he will be back in June and will then stay here for the rest of the year, this is more a chance to take a break from focusing on the money and instead use this time to focus on work and job matters instead. By the time Pluto returns, the income potential will have increased dramatically, thanks to what is starting to come together on the job front now and will increase over the coming weeks. The movement of the planets knocks everyone off their center a little bit, and for you this will typically mean reverting to behavior that doesn't exactly benefit you personally. That is, while trying to do the right thing, you might not see the forest for the trees. Noticing each and every try means getting through your days doing something nurturing for your body, lots of drinking water, plenty of fresh produce, and a varied diet that alternate sources of protein, meat, fish, and legumes. You might find yourself a real champion for a special cause on this day. You are well known as the humanitarian of the numbers, and this is your greatest and most important life path purpose. On a day like this, there are no limits to what you can do. You may be inclined to take on a cause that affects many people. Go for it. This is where you are going to shine the very most, and where you will feel the most satisfaction. At the same time that the Sun is spending his first weekend in your busy work sector, the planets that he left behind in a playful and creative part of your chart are not only regrouping but have become even more emboldened. In a case of a rising tide lifting all boats, as the tide rises on the job front, it is also rising on the playful and creative side of life's fence as well. This is making a balance between work and play even more important, something that will be an advantage as the Moon and Venus work to make this a special weekend on the relationship front. That the Moon has returned for its only visit to your relationship sector while Venus, the planet of love, is here over the weekend and away from the noise of the working week is a case of perfect timing. A friendly aspect to Pluto in your communication sector yesterday has brought him into the mix, making it easier to keep the communication lines open during what was always going to be a special weekend for your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. Today's astrological forecast suggests that the Gemini moon is likely to trigger a lot of gossip and hearsay. However, don't let these rumors distract you from your goals. Instead, focus on networking and reaching out to new people, as this will help you gain the attention and validation you're seeking. Despite Mercury being in retrograde, you can still communicate effectively and build strong relationships with others, especially if you keep a positive attitude and remain confident in yourself. Remember that true confidence comes from within and doesn't depend on the opinions of others. So, don't worry too much about what others might be saying about you, and instead, focus on being your best self. You'll find that this positive energy will attract the right people and opportunities towards you. Today is also an excellent time to spend time with friends and engage in activities that bring you joy. Your good intentions and pleasant personality make you an excellent company, and you'll make a great impression on almost everyone you meet. This includes influential people in your social circle who can help you in your professional pursuits. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to them for advice and guidance. In terms of finances, today's energies are favorable for new acquisitions and investments. Trust your instincts when it comes to financial decisions, and don't be afraid to take calculated risks. Your friends can also provide you with honest advice if you need it. Ensure that you invest any surplus cash profitably to maximize your returns. While you have the energy to handle a lot of physical activity, it's essential to manage your workload efficiently to prevent burnout. Take the time to prepare adequately and plan your activities to minimize stress and maintain good health in the long run. With these efforts, you'll be able to achieve your goals and stay on top of your game. As we approach the moon's return to your income sector early next week, it's important to keep an open mind and remain flexible in your approach to financial matters. This will be the moon's second and last visit while Mars is in this sector, but also the last before Venus, the planet of money, makes her return. The moon's influence will help sharpen your instincts for making money and serve as a trigger for Mars' drive to fight for what you deserve. So, pay attention to any insights or hunches you may have about potential financial opportunities. Meanwhile, positive feelings of love and goodwill dominate your interactions with others. Whether it's in the workplace or personal matters, your meetings and conversations are likely to be satisfying and good-natured. You exude warmth and kindness towards the people you meet, including those closest to you, and they reciprocate these feelings. Your agreeable mood positively influences those around you, making for a harmonious and enjoyable atmosphere. However, unexpected problems may arise in your business dealings, and you may face challenges in convincing others of the benefits of your plans and ideas. This can be frustrating, but it's important not to rush things or become overly pushy. Doing so could backfire, causing you to lose out in the end. Instead, keep a cool head and remain patient. By doing so, you'll be better equipped to navigate any obstacles that come your way and achieve your goals in the long run.